Does the idea of letting go of control feel impossibly daunting? Are you searching for answers in all the wrong places, overlooking the wisdom within? Why does it feel like you're trapped in a never-ending loop of frustration and disappointment? Is your inner strength feeling like a distant memory, something you can barely recall? Why does the path forward seem shrouded in fog with no clear direction in sight? Are you feeling disconnected from your passions, the things that once ignited your soul? Does the pressure to constantly improve feel like an unbearable weight on your shoulders? Are you searching for a quick fix, a magic bullet that will instantly solve all your problems? Why does it feel like you're constantly fighting an uphill battle with no end in sight? Is your sense of joy and wonder feeling muted, like the volume has been turned way down? Does the fear of the unknown keep you rooted in place, preventing you from taking risks? Are you overthinking every decision, paralyzing yourself with endless possibilities and doubts? Why does it feel like you're carrying the emotional baggage of everyone around you? Is your ability to trust yourself wavering, making it hard to make even simple choices? Does the world outside feel overwhelming, making you want to retreat into isolation? Are you sacrificing your long-term happiness for short-term comfort or avoidance? Why does it feel like your voice isn't being heard, no matter how loudly you speak? Is your connection to your body feeling strained, ignoring its signals and needs? Does the constant striving for perfection leave you feeling perpetually inadequate? Are you holding on to resentment and bitterness, poisoning your present moment? Why does it feel like you're living in a state of constant anticipation, waiting for something that never comes? Is your sense of playfulness and spontaneity feeling suppressed by responsibility and worry? Does the idea of setting boundaries feel selfish or difficult to enforce? Are you seeking external approval to validate your worth, leaving you vulnerable to others' opinions? Why does it feel like you're constantly having to prove yourself to others? Is your sleep offering little respite, leaving you feeling tired and unrested? Does the past feel like a heavy chain, dragging you down and preventing you from moving forward? Are you struggling to forgive yourself for past mistakes, hindering your self-acceptance? Why does it feel like you're always one step behind, never quite catching up? Is your sense of gratitude feeling diminished, focusing more on what's lacking than what you have? Does the idea of asking for help feel like admitting defeat or weakness? Are you numbing your feelings with distractions, preventing yourself from truly processing them? Why does it feel like you're living on autopilot, going through the motions without genuine engagement? Is your inner child yearning for attention and care that you're not providing? Does the constant comparison to idealized versions of life online leave you feeling deflated? Are you afraid of showing your true self to the world, fearing rejection or judgment? Why does it feel like you're carrying secrets that weigh you down? Is your ability to be present in the moment constantly being hijacked by worries about the future or regrets about the past? Does the idea of taking a break or slowing down fill you with guilt? Are you searching for meaning in external achievements rather than internal alignment? Why does it feel like you're constantly sacrificing your own needs for the sake of others? Is your connection to nature and the simple pleasures of life feeling distant? Does the pressure to have it all figured out leave you feeling overwhelmed and inadequate? Are you struggling to accept the imperfections of life and yourself? Why does it feel like you're constantly bracing yourself for the next disappointment? Is your sense of wonder and curiosity about the world feeling dulled? Does the idea of embracing change feel more threatening than promising? Are you holding on to anger and resentment that are only hurting yourself? Why does it feel like you're constantly seeking external validation to feel worthy? Is your inner voice of intuition being drowned out by fear and doubt? Does the idea of prioritizing your own well-being feel selfish? Are you caught in a cycle of negative self-talk that reinforces your feelings of inadequacy? Why does it feel like you're constantly waiting for permission to be yourself? Is your ability to experience joy feeling limited by underlying anxiety? Does the idea of vulnerability feel like exposing a fatal flaw? Are you searching for a sense of belonging in places where you don't truly fit? Why does it feel like you're constantly trying to control things that are beyond your control? Is your sense of self-worth dependent on external circumstances and achievements? Is your inner peace on a permanent vacation while chaos throws a never-ending party? Feeling like you're running on a treadmill to nowhere, each step just bringing more of the same? Are your efforts dissolving into thin air like a dream you can't quite grasp upon waking? Why does every solution you try feel like adding fuel to a fire you desperately want to extinguish? Is your motivation hiding under the covers, refusing to answer the door no matter how hard you knock? Does it feel like the universe has a personal vendetta against your progress and happiness? Are you pouring your energy into a leaky bucket, watching it drain away with frustrating speed? Why do positive affirmations sound like a cruel joke whispered in your ear? Is your resilience muscle feeling permanently strained from constant battles with the mundane? Does the weight of expectations feel like an anchor dragging you down into the abyss of inaction? Are you trapped in a cycle of starting strong only to watch your momentum grind to a halt? Why does everyone else seem to have the secret code to success that remains stubbornly locked for you? Is your inner critic the loudest voice in the room, drowning out any whispers of hope? Does the future feel like a blurry landscape you can't quite navigate, no matter how hard you squint? Are you battling invisible forces that seem determined to sabotage your every move? Why does taking a step forward often feel like being pushed 2 steps back? Is your well of inspiration completely dry, leaving you staring at a blank canvas of possibilities? Does the taste of disappointment linger long after the initial sting has faded? Are you questioning your own capabilities with a relentless and unforgiving inner monologue? Why does the simple act of getting out of bed feel like a monumental achievement some days? Is your focus scattered like dust in the wind, making it impossible to concentrate on anything meaningful? Does the world feel like it's moving at warp speed while you're stuck in slow motion? Are you searching for a magic switch that will suddenly make everything fall into place? Why do the things that used to bring you joy now feel like empty obligations? Is your sense of self slowly eroding under the weight of unmet goals and unfulfilled desires? Does the idea of trying something new fill you with more dread than excitement? Are you replaying past mistakes like a broken record, unable to move beyond them? Why does it feel like you're speaking a different language than everyone around you? Is your inner compass spinning wildly, leaving you feeling lost and directionless? Does the effort required to make even small changes feel overwhelmingly large? Are you caught in a web of procrastination, unable to break free from its sticky threads? Why does the promise of a better tomorrow feel increasingly distant and unattainable? Is your ability to bounce back from setbacks feeling weaker with each passing challenge? Does the constant pressure to be on leave you feeling perpetually drained and depleted? Are you longing for a moment of clarity that seems to perpetually elude your grasp? Why does it feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders? Is your sense of purpose feeling hazy and undefined, leaving you adrift? Does the fear of failure paralyze you before you even begin? Are you searching for external validation to fill an internal void that never seems to be satisfied? Why does it feel like you're constantly swimming upstream against a strong current? Is your connection to your own intuition feeling weak and unreliable? Does the noise of the world feel deafening, making it hard to hear your own inner voice? Are you sacrificing your own well-being in a desperate attempt to keep everything together? Why does it feel like you're living someone else's life instead of your own? Is your creativity stifled by a fear of judgment and imperfection? Does the feeling of being stuck permeate every aspect of your existence? Are you holding onto beliefs that no longer serve you, keeping you trapped in old patterns? Why does it feel like you're constantly waiting for something to change without taking action yourself? Is your self doubt casting a long shadow over your potential? Does the idea of vulnerability feel terrifying, leading you to build walls around yourself? Are you comparing your journey to others, leading to feelings of inadequacy and despair? Why does it feel like you're constantly chasing after something just out of reach? Is your inner child feeling neglected and unheard? Does the weight of unspoken emotions feel like a heavy burden? Are you struggling to find meaning and fulfillment in your daily routine? Why does it feel like you're invisible, your efforts and struggles unnoticed? Is your hope flickering like a candle in a strong wind, threatening to be extinguished?